Hello everyone, welcome to SS Vlogs. The topic of our today video is the diet, the second rule. So let's get this started. What is diet? You must have heard people coming and saying, can you please suggest me a diet? I'm having this problem, or I want to lose weight, I want to be more healthy. And when it comes to diet, that means the calculation of the calories. What is a calorie? The calorie is the value by which we measure the energy of a food. Now what it is? We eat. Do we really eat when we are hungry? Sometimes when we are hungry, it's already too late. So what are the components of the food? They are meant to give you the energy. You feel something in your stomach and you want it. Sometimes you want to have some heavy food, some cheese, some fried. Sometimes you want to have a light food. Why? That's all what your body is doing. It tells you what it wants. And if you can know about what or when the body craves for something and control, you can do that. So the three components are the carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Carbohydrates is a maximum percentage in our food. All your starches, all your sugar like wheat or rice or all sugars, they come in the carbohydrates. That's a basic or primary source of the energy in our body. The second is the protein. All your pulses, all your nuts, they are building your muscles, giving enzymes to your digestion. They are the one which really becomes a machine. They are the motors. And third is the fat. All your butter, oil, gives a smoothness in our body. They also help in transportation of essential vitamins to different part of the body. You must have heard about HDL and the LDL, the high density lipoprotein and the low density lipoprotein. That gives a picture of your health in the blood, also known as the blood picture or lipid profile. That means high density lipoprotein, that protein and a covering of fat. And same with the low density lipoprotein. What they are, that's a different thing. So when we talk about light food, heavy food, you can't stop your craving. Why? It's just emotions. Is the food controls the emotion or the emotion controls the food? Okay, so that's another thing. I can simply tell you how you can go with it. 2 to 4 hours. The gap between one meal and the second meal, 2 to 4 hours, not more than 4 hours, not less than 2 hours, and you will see that you are in the control. That goes to almost 5 meals a day, 2 major meals and 3 light meals. It can be 5 light meals also. That depends on your individual energy expenditure, how your lifestyle is, how much active you are. But many people, they are not being able to go with 2 to 4 hours. Maybe that's how their body is meant to be or their lifestyle. So some people, when they eat food, they feel very lethargic. So they avoid it. Now, that means their body is meant for something else. And they are intermediate fasting. That means you just take maybe 2 meals, 3 meals, 4 meals, but the gap is less. Instead of 2 to 4 hours, you have all the gap of 6 hours. And in between 6 hours, you can eat whatever you want. But when we say you can eat whatever you want, remember to balance. Carbohydrates, 50 to 55%. Protein, 20 to 25%. And fat, 15 to 20%. Very important. Most of the people are unhealthy or overweight because they are not taking the right fat, or sometimes they just don't take fat. Whenever something is missing, the body will accumulate. So you need to have good fats. Okay, remember please, you can't avoid anything. It's a basic. And when it comes to the vegetables, know that vegetables have got a lot of fibers. Fiber don't have any calorie value. So in fact, when you're eating a vegetable, then it's a negative calorie. That means you are burning energy to chew and digest it. But what they have is essential micro vitamins. They have the vitamins, they have the minerals. That completes the diet. So vegetable you can have as much as you want. Fruits, they come in the form of raw. When you're taking a fruit, know that it's a diet. It's a meal. It can be a snack. So, intermediate fasting, 2 to 4 hours gap, a regular meal, and comes your third. It's a ketone diet, also known as the ketosis, the process of ketosis of the body. What it is, it's when you force your body to use fat as a primary fuel. That means instead of carbs directly being used as energy, you're using fat as a primary source of energy, which will get converted to sugar with the help of protein. And the protein is used very less. Whenever you are doing a long fast, remember after 2 days, you are moving into the process of ketosis. There are a lot of details in that, which we can cover later. Today's video is meant to just give you a brief introduction about what exactly is a diet. And remember, whenever you choose something, you have to be consistent, the rule number 1. With that, the comfortability. You can't just choose one diet that, okay, I will change everything. Now I will not eat rice or I will stop this. No. You have to see what you're eating, and in that there is an adjustment. Adjustment should never be more than 25%. If it is more than 25%, 99% is going to be a failure. Why? Because the emotions, our food have conditioned our emotions, and the emotions, they crave for the food. That's how they match. That's how we get conditioned. That's how we become our so-called ego. That is a self. That is what I know about myself, is what I think. And when you change your diet, you see that the ego is also changing, which might push you to really know who you really are. And that is a journey of yourself, all resulting in your better health. The healthy body, the healthy mind wants to just know the soul. So have a conscious eating by following just a principle of out of these 3 diets. If you want to reduce something, if you think that you are overeating, make sure just 20 to 25% change, nothing more. And don't try to change the quantity. Always substitute. You can add the raw vegetables or salads. Have a healthy life. Celebrate life. Thank you for watching this video.